Give you a report on that. Thank you.
Well done. We'll look forward to your report at the end. And now, Toastmasters, honored guests, and visitors. We have our educational speaker. Today, our educational speaker is Linda Xochitl Avalos. She's a fellow 11-month Toastmaster from Long Beach Live Wires. Ms. Avalos joined Toastmasters to help master speaking. She is learning so much in such a short amount of time. She's connecting with amazing people, and she sees her life purpose unfolding through her participation in Toastmasters. Her Mexican-American heritage will shine through in her speech titled Batalla de Puebla.
Ooh.
Let's give competent communicator Linda Xochitl Avalos a warm Cinco de Mayo welcome.
La jefa. La jefa. Viva, viva. Órale.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero apestra el bridón. Hi there. I'm getting ready for my Cinco de Mayo party. And you know, many people think that Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day. But that happened about 50 years before this battle happened. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, Justice Masters, I'm here to tell you that Cinco de Mayo is when the Batalla de Puebla happened. It's when France and Mexico battled. And you would think that money was the only reason? No, 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 no. Imagine being a farmer, raised indigenously, and having the only dream of becoming a president. And Benito Juarez, as he became president, that was his dream. And when he did, the country was in financial crisis. Sound familiar?
Okay.
He realized that when he became president, the only way to get out of bankruptcy was to stop paying international debts. France, Spain, and England weren't too happy about that news. They thought, oh no, we're going to invade Mexico, let's go in. And a month later, Spain landed. By then, we had carpool. They carpooled England. I'd say boat-poled, excuse me. They boat-poled England and France. They arrived shortly thereafter. In the mid-1861 is when Benito Juarez did his best with these other three countries to come to a consensus, to come to an agreement so that they wouldn't invade. They had their military ready. And what happened? Benito Juarez was not very good at negotiations, international negotiations at that. After some time of negotiations, France and England and Spain did come to an agreement. And as I mentioned, do you think mere money brought them here? Brought them to Mexico? No, no, no. England wanted to widen its empire to the American continent. Spain, due to its governmental decline, they needed more colonies. Where else? than the American continent. And France, well, it already controlled Canada, and it wanted to offer new, rich markets to their bourgeois people. And so it was only going to be a matter of time before Canada, if France claimed Mexico, would come to the States. Benito Juarez wasn't having that. So when they arrived, Spain, England, and France, they came through the Gulf of Mexico and arrived in Veracruz. Then from Veracruz, they stayed and negotiated. The payment plan was for England and for Spain. France, they thought, you know what, we're going to hold our ground. We want an attack. We want Mexico. We want Mexico. And so they called for reinforcements. And they arrived a month later. They arrived through Veracruz and Puebla in the green is where 6,000 soldiers from the French were ready to attack. The Mexican army, we were not prepared. The Mexican army had well under 2,000 men less than the military, the French military. But we had a strategy. We went through different angles of Puebla. And the battle lasted one day. Just one day. 500 soldiers from the French military were down, killed. How many Mexicans? Less than 100 were killed. Clear message. Arriba, arriba, Mexico! Why is this battle so symbolic? Two major reasons. Number one, it reinforced the nation as a country. Benito Juarez wasn't sure what he was doing the whole time. He was raised an indigenous farmer. He wasn't raised in politics. He did become a lawyer. But it became through an experience and through time. And at the moment of the Batalla de Puebla, that is when he was able to unify the nation of Mexico and the people. The second reason, the Mexican government, they gained experience for negotiating in the future internationally. Benito Juarez is known as one of Mexico's greatest leaders. And he held 5 presidential terms. He believed, and I quote, "Among individuals, as among nations, respect for the rights of others is peace." Had Mexico lost this war, we might be speaking francés. Ooh la la. This is, in my opinion, why the U.S. celebrates Cinco de Mayo so festively. Let's party.